Good evening, you guys, and welcome back. So, tonight I've decided there was a conversation last night, and Anthony was talking about Taco Bell pizza, and so I am trying to recreate it. So, I normally don't cook my beans like this. I've just been boiling them, some cumin, salt, nothing fancy. And I'm going to need some of that liquid, or they're not going to be thin. Sorry, you guys, Baggy's crying over here. Anyway, so I'm going to reserve some of that liquid to put into the beans because I need them thin enough to be spreadable, and then that'll go on one layer. So I'm going to clean this up. I don't know who put it away. It was covered in grease, and so I'm going to give it a good scrub, and then we will move on to cooking the ground beef. I am cooking in this other pan, and I am just waiting for the ground beef to cook. So in the other pot, I went ahead and put them back into the square, and I am chopping them up right now. So I got this new little nifty gadget for the meat. I don't know why my brain is not working tonight. So it's like a chop and stir. And actually, I kind of like it. I have used it twice. I've used it on ground beef, and then when I was making sausage, I used it then too. And I actually think it works actually pretty well. I thought, oh, this thing's really silly, but I got it for really cheap, and so I went ahead and I'm loving it. it is a simple cleanup and it works really well. And so the meat is done, and so I'm going to drain it because once again I bought 80/30 and I don't want any of that grease into our dishes. Yes, I touched that burner. No, it's really not that warm, but I wanted to make sure they don't stay hot for very long. So I am going to fry up the tortillas until they are crisp. I did it repeatedly. I kept kind of pushing the tortilla down and it would touch the bottom of the pan and just instantly stick slightly. And so I don't think I learned my lesson at all during this. So I'm going to fry up all of the tortillas and then I will set them off to the side, and then we will come back when I'm ready to assemble, which I got to cook the ones for the boys. Anthony forgot to pick up the order from Walmart, so actually when he gets in, I'm going to finish cooking these, and then we're going to run over to Walmart really quick and get my order. actually making Lex, Anthony, Mom, and I's, and I'm just, I want to say smearing some beans on the tortilla, and then I'm putting meat, cheese, and then for Anthony's, I'm repeating it. I did 3 on his. I did the same thing for the boys. But for Lex, Mom, and I just did 2, which I thought actually was pretty good. At the end, I am going to bake these for about 5 minutes. We just need them slightly melted. But at the end, I put jalapenos, sour cream, olives. Kept it really simple. We didn't have to go buy anything for this dish, and it worked out really good. I ended up taking the leftovers, as you will see at the end of this, and making Anthony a lunch. Okay, so here's Anthony's. I'm going to put it together. Don't mind the blueberry muffins right there. They are leftover. They did not last very long, though. I ended up having to make some more, and then some chocolate chip. I started off making the chocolate chip because they were for an order I was filling, and oh my goodness, you guys, they are good. So I did the same thing I did for dinner: meat, cheese, beans, kept it really simple. He wanted a crunch wrap. Unfortunately, I thought maybe I could do it with 2 tortillas. Since then, I have bought the really big tortillas, but unfortunately, I did not have them this night. He ended up with a fancy quesadilla. But you will see, I'm going to warm it up, and I said, this is going to be soft, right? He didn't care. I did try to wrap it. It was not happening. So I eventually gave up. It wasn't enough for me to chuck it or anything. That would have been silly. It was still edible. It was just kind of a pain. I held it. It wanted to open. I was like, you win. And so I'm going to place it in a bowl and then put it in the fridge, and he can have it for lunch tomorrow. Anyway, thank you guys again for joining us, and I'll see you guys next time. Love you.